Kyle, can you kind of run us through the day? It all kind of seemed not as intense as we had anticipated. So kind of tell us from your point of view.
It was a good day for us, just had to make sure we had a solid day here to make sure that we got into the next round and being able to do a good job of that. So this is a 1.5 mile racetrack, which is Texas and Homestead. So it's important to be good at these places, especially here, I feel like, because it's getting more similar to Homestead, closer to there. And of course, also with just Texas being a fast 1.5 mile, there's some tendencies that are similar. But good day. We had a great race there at the end. We were trying to chase down Chase, and we were close. We got kind of there, and then just the car died out. Just didn't have any more to go. So I was afraid that was going to happen, but good day for us.
All right, we're going to go ahead and open it up to questions, starting with Bob.
Bob Parkhurst, ESPN. Were you surprised at all that Chase was able to seem to improve so much during the race? And also, can you kind of handicap
Bob,
the
do
next
I
round?
care about the 9?
Well, you should if he's
Why?
Because he won here, and if that means that he won here and you're racing 1.5 miles, that makes him a
Okay.
that makes him a contender, right? If I look at this race.
Okay. He was really good here when we tested here. So we knew he was going to be a force to be reckoned with. He didn't feel like he was going to be here before the race. I spoke with him a little bit, and he was kind of leery about how his car was, but I told him that he was going to be fine. It looked like our cars were still really similar to one another and just as similar as they were when we tested here together. So it didn't surprise me that he was that fast. I don't think it was necessarily us getting our cars better throughout the race as much as it was that track position played a role. It just seemed like it was so hard to pass once everybody got around the top and was rolling the wall.
All right, we are also now joined by the third place finisher, Kyle Larson, driver of the number 42 McDonald's Trick, Treat, and Win Chevrolet, and also special guest, Owen. Kyle, kind of the question I asked Kyle is kind of take us through the day in general. So yours is significantly different than his, so kind of walk us through that.
Yeah, it was a good race for us. We were really loose. The second run of the race, and we just kept tightening it up until we got it to a good spot and where I could run the wall comfortably. So, once I was able to move up and have some sort of security up top, I was better, but still just too loose for the short runs. But about halfway through the run, it would finally tighten up and I could go better. But track was just so fast. Even the runs where I felt like I was good, you just can't make up any time because there's everybody's quick, and then when you're fast for somebody, you just get stuck. I held Kyle up for like 100 laps, just running hard, and I think the cool conditions just made it kind of tough to pass today.
Any questions on the floor? Go right there to Pat, and then up front to Todd.
Pat Ticola, NASCAR.com. For either of you guys, how would you describe the intensity and the pressure that comes along with this playoff format?
I guess, I don't know, maybe not in his position because he's got so many bonus points, but for the teams that start the playoffs with not many playoff points, you're already at a pretty big deficit to those guys. So that you have to be perfect, and stage points are so important, and that's just kind of where us as a team weren't able to get really any stage points. We didn't have any stage points until today, and only one stage out of the 6 stages we gained points. So can't really expect to make it to the next round without being up front all race long. That's kind of where our round went wrong.
Go up front to Todd. Sorry, Kyle.
Todd Engel with the KC Star. Kyle Larson, you had to come from all the way back through the field. Did that sort of change your mentality or make you more aggressive when coming in you had to get out of here with a win to advance?
I don't know. I mean, the races are so long. You don't do anything out of the ordinary when you start in the back. So, quiet. So, just try and take it. Be patient. Coming from the back like that. I was able to be aggressive and get to about I don't know, 15th or so pretty quickly, and then you're starting to get to the faster cars that are hard to pass. But was able to get a couple good restarts that helped us out, and then a couple decent green flag pit cycles too that helped us out. So I don't know. It's not like it's a short race. We have to be crazy aggressive. Hey, quiet.
Go to Bob.
Bob Hawker, CSPN. Kyle, are you disappointed? Are you angry? What's kind of your feeling? You've been kind of knocked out in several different ways, but today we're coming in where you knew it was going to be a little bit of a Hail Mary or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually glad that nothing stupid took us out of the playoffs this year. We had that battery come out at Dover a couple years ago, blew up an engine here last year. So, I mean, obviously I would have liked to have made it into the next round, but I'm glad that it wasn't anything other than just us not performing where we needed to be that kept us out of the next round. So just try and figure out how to make our cars better and try and figure out this new package that we're running next year and try and be prepared and be good all season long.
Kyle Busch, since I cut you off, did you want to answer Pat's question?
I'm good.
All right, we'll go back here to Nick.
Nick Brown, Yahoo Sports. Kyle Busch, you said you needed a solid day here, obviously, to advance. Once you knew you were locked in after that second stage, do you get more aggressive at all? Do you feel a little freer, knowing that, hey, I'm advancing no matter what? If something stupid happens, I can go for it?
No, we just ran a pretty typical race, and our car was there. And, like Larson said, it just once you get rolling around the top, it was just so fast that it was hard to go anywhere else on the racetrack to make passes and make moves and stuff. So, when we tested here, I don't know, a month or so ago, we tested the top a lot because we knew that was kind of going to be a place to be. And I felt like we were one of the best cars up there all day long. But the problem is when you get to the next guy in front of you and you're running the top and he moves up in front of you, there's nowhere for you to go. You can't dive bomb to the bottom and your front tires are used up. So I was trying to, when I came off pit road, I was trying to race nice with the 42 and save my stuff a little bit. And then once I got by him, I still tried to save my stuff and not go rush to try to get up there. And it just didn't materialize anyway. So the 9 just had way too much of a gap on us that we couldn't overcome.
On a follow-up to that, if you would have gotten to the 9's bumper, how would you have been able to pass him? Did you think, okay, I've got to try to go down low or hope he makes a mistake and I can slip past high?
I don't know. Too many people will hear me, and then I won't have that surprise factor again, so I can't tell you.
All right, fair.
I have no idea.
Do we have any questions upstairs?
Might have been come down to lap cars. Who knows?
In the press box, do we have any questions?
No questions.
All righty. Well, thank you guys for joining us.